This is an invitation to everybody in this room just to join in the process and in the spirit of these poems. Talo Mujegbe, who gets away with it? Who is painted as first and foremost, a genius seldom, and who gets the pardon? Manorism. 15-year-old Alex Mann gets pulled from the crowd onto the Glastonbury stage wearing a Thiago Silva shirt, bucket hat, pattern shorts, and a Fila bum bag. The nation watched on in anticipation as Alex accepts Dave's invitation to rap AJ Tracy's verse in his silence. Alex Mann, white, gun-fingered, and confused with excitement, says he's fucking buzzing live on TV. I watch as Dave carefully mentors him through this process of cool, and because Britain loves an underdog, the crowd, as in everybody in this room, begins to chant loudly, Alex, Alex, oh, Thiago Silva, go. Louder, oh, Thiago, to the roof, one more time. Cheving on their own as the beat drops and it shoots out the gate. Let's fucking go. The crowd goes wild for Alex Mann. 3 days on and my thumb is two-stepping the remote control, flicking between Alex from Glasgow, the now viral sensation, and AJ Tracy. Both of them are being interviewed at the same time on separate channels. Alex, you slayed Glastonbury. I salute you. You took your chance. AJ, some of your other videos is almost like a bit of a shout out to gangs in London. AJ's body shifts in discomfort. A mannerism not shared by Alex from Glasgow, whose IG followers have leapt from 90 to 196,000. I watch as Champagne Popper, 44 chopper and a black nat bomber is cheered on. Its violent undertones deemed suitable for breakfast television. I hear the praise lavished for Alex. I switch and hear the bait questions asked of AJ. Role model, switch. Gangs, switch. Inspiration, switch. Twerking, switch. Alex Mann is celebrated, reaping the rewards of words that were never his, and a culture appropriated over time while the mouth from which the lyrics were born is sealed and unpraised. The artist consistently reminded of the circumstances he grew up in which he has since outgrown. David Starkey commented, you know, a bloody lot of them survived. The same way, what color will the baby be? Or, no. Where are you really from? Will be seen as a reasonable question to ask. And I wonder how we do it. How it's all tucked in, a Diane Abbott type of superpower. December 4th. For Big Mummy, for my family, and for anyone that's dealing with grief in one way, shape, or form. This month marks 4 years since we laid her to rest. It was 7 a.m. when I was handed the phone. Mum was on the line. She sounded tired. Hey, darling. There was a pause in what's to follow. The room was pitch black. My son wishes me happy birthday while she is drowning and I'm nowhere in sight to save her. Just say it already. Just tell me. Let's just get this over and done with. She's gone. I held my phone away. My son asked why daddy is crying. I couldn't lie, so I ignored him. He had to go to school in 2 hours. My head was turned the same way it was with you that day in the chapel. I wiped, I sniffed, I turned to him. Daddy's okay. I checked my phone. I saw the missed calls from you earlier in the morning telling me that she's gone. And again, I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I pictured you sat next to Big Mummy all alone, and I was sorry. I was so sorry. My final poem is dedicated to my son. It's dedicated to the man them in the space. It's dedicated to all the boys, all the black boys I've worked with since I was 16 years old. For black boys, you idolize Mr. Marcus more than their fathers. Black boys, you watch Mr. Marcus having sex in his birthday suit, wearing Timbs and a baseball cap, iconic. Black boys, you understood intimacy through VHS tapes, DVDs, LimeWire, and word of mouth. Black boys with questions regarding their bodies. What do I do when my heart beats fast and blood rushes to my penis? Black boys never voicing their queries. Black boys with questions about masturbation, making themselves a bad taste in mandem's mouth, something rancid, something other than a boy that's ready. Boys, not men. Boys, not Mr. Marcus, whose physique speaks before his mouth opens. Mr. Marcus, who, when he edges, tightens his arse until he arrives. A rites of passage met through time, that shedding, that low, slow grunt of mourning, and excel as deep as Mr. Marcus's. Black boys fast-tracked into manhood, hands on the steering wheel, foot on the acceleration with instructions to keep on straight. Their heads barely reaching over the dashboard, the world looking on as they crash into everything in sight. Police, teachers, parents, lovers. Black boys who held confessions like unguarded candles to their flammable bodies. Black boys who idolize Mr. Marcus, a porn star who raised a generation more than some fathers did, who was there at a button's click, could be paused at night and still be found there in the morning, who was present, gathering dust as we aged, as we watched him. Under this moon's gaze, we watched him, this shooting star. Black boys who took notes when clinics felt too awkward to go into for advice, when sex education in schools did not do enough to educate on sex. Black boys who nervously laughed when putting condoms on bananas. Black boys misguided. Black boys taking matters into their own hands. Black boys chirping on road or after a rave. Black boys boasting they beat, they fucked, they banged. They never spoke about kissing, about touching, about hugging, foreplay. Black boys that never talked, never knew how to deal with broken hearts. Black boys bawling sadness, angst into rage and rejection. Black boys violent. Black boys frightened. Black boys never sharing fears about sex, about loss, about whether they were ready. Oh, black boys, the world assumes that you were ready. Oh, black boys, how fucked up it is to think that your idolization of Mr. Marcus, the absence of some fathers, these ways of living, that all of this was normal. Thank you.